Hello and welcome to this tutorial in Anime Studio, and today I'm going to show you how to draw an arm with some fingers on it, put some bones into it, and animate it. And we'll see how easy this can be. First, let's take a look at this zoom tool here. I click on it and click on the stage and nothing happens. But if I hold down the left mouse button and move the mouse left and right on the mouse pad, it zooms in and out. Also with the right mouse button, panning the movie around here can be accomplished with the right mouse button, or you can hold down the space bar and the left mouse button and do the same thing as the right mouse button does. We'll use that a little later on. So take a look at drawing tool up here, the add point tool. Click on it and draw out an arm, a little cartoon arm. You can get as fancy as you want. Just try to match this one first and then go broke later. And there it is. And if you want to change the points or move this around and sculpt it a little more, click off of it with this tool selected and then click on the point you want to move. Also, if you want to add a point, just go ahead and click on the line and it will add one on there. With this tool here, go back. And that's how you can kind of clean up your drawing a little bit. Okay, now that that's done, put some bones in it. First, go to this layer here, new layer, and click bone. And then drag layer 1 on top of layer 2 until it turns red and drop it on there, and then click on layer 2. Also, if you double click these or click this button here, layer settings, you'd be able to change the name. And that works the same for this layer here too. It's got the right arm layer selected. Grab the bone tool here, letter A on the keyboard, and draw out the bicep, forearm, and the thumb, and then press B on the keyboard and select forearm bone and A on the keyboard again. And then B, select the forearm again, draw here, B, select it, A, draw last finger, and then now it will move. And notice the bone strength, this outline here is showing you how much of this arm that it's grabbing. So we want to move those down a little bit. So this is where our zoom tool comes in. Click on the zoom tool, pan across and zoom in a little bit. And then click on the bone strength tool and just drag this down to match more closely to the fingers. And also, if you don't have a bone just right, you can move it around by, it's called translating it. And click on the translation tool here and you'll be able to move the bones individually and scale them. They can be moved anywhere that you need it. Okay, now that that's done, zoom back out. And start doing a little bit of animating. First, to go to frame 1, press enter, and then right click down here on the timeline and add a keyframe, and that is set our starting point. So now I'll make a pose, and come out here, just make it wave a little bit. And then play it and see how it looks by pressing the space bar. And then go back and can always go back and change places. You have to click on the playhead here and drag it across. And also add more frames in between. Just drag this back and forth. It's like if I had one of those shakers in there, I could probably get them to do the. Looks like that could be what that's doing. So that looks like it starts. It would probably jump a little bit, but this is where it starts on frame 25. And I'll click on the last frame here, and right click and go to cycle, and then change this to 25 and see how that looks. And it kind of jumps around a little bit. Press Control Z on the keyboard and get the line off there. Okay, so I'll click on the first frame here and copy it, and then go out here somewhere and click paste. So now it's going to go back to the same animation. Also, can make this animation shorter by selecting the points you want and dragging them closer. You just kind of work this out. Okay, so now if I right click here and cycle this, go to frame 1, let's see what it looks like throughout the entire. Yeah, it kind of looks like he's doing that shaker thing to a song. So if you wanted to, you could save this document and then bring it into a new, import it here into a new scene and bring it in there, and all the animation would be in there and it would keep playing. Click on here. So this concludes the tutorial on how to do some animating and get it to work like this. And probably one of the helpful things I've found, there's a few websites out there that have drawings of animations. They're kind of like in cells, and you match what the artist was drawing, a walk cycle or something like that, and match your figure to all the different positions, and then your figure will look like it's walking. It works out pretty good. There's a few websites out there, I can't think of the name of them, but you're looking for walk cycles and things like that. You'll see some that are actual drawings. So thank you very much for watching this tutorial, and I hope to see you in the next one and have some better stuff for you. So good night, have a great night, bye.